you're advocating for your program and educating people every day, the people that you sit next to on the airplane, your friends, your colleagues, that every day, you're carrying the message about the WIC program.
It's really important for us to advocate and to put a face to the people that we serve and to let everyone know what's unique or different about our programs and why it's important to the people and the communities that we're serving.
We already are experts in our communities and with what WIC does, that you don't need to be this polished and super manicured politico or somebody who's very knowledgeable about all the ins and outs. So you really just have to be yourself and know how to frame your message again and know exactly what you want to say.
NWA supports a leadership conference every year, and one of the tenets of the National WIC Association is growing tomorrow's leaders today. And the leadership conference is an excellent opportunity to network with your colleagues, to learn from them, to see how they approach issues, to get fresh ideas, to really stretch your thoughts and exposure to policy and how policy is made, because at the end of the day, that is what governs the WIC program nationwide.
The National WIC Association is is very much in the forefront of nutrition and are getting our message out. They're doing their best to give us the tools so that we can do our jobs. And also that advocacy is like a groundswell. It starts with us. We're the ones that go through the everyday challenges of managing a very at-risk population.
We really have to make what we say count, because when we meet with policymakers, not only here but at home, we have to do it in such a way to be very concise and to the point and to show that we can make a difference.
My exposure to advocacy has been pretty limited, although I know we have other members and colleagues that I work with that have been actively coming to Washington every year for this same conference. And so I've always wanted to be sort of more involved in the whole process.
NWA also provides us with a lot of information, so all of the handouts that they provided, the information that they've already gathered was really helpful. I also talked to the NWA lobbyist a little bit, and she kind of went through what I could expect, how to contact the legislator. It was also helpful to watch the role play that some of the WIC directors did in pretending that they were in a session with staff. It was good to see kind of what they said and how they said it and what they presented to the staff.
And there's a little bit of trepidation, I have to be honest. I know that we're going to be traveling as a group, so it's a little bit strength in numbers. So there's some comfort in that, but also it's daunting because I've never been on the Capitol. I've never had to meet face-to-face with a staffer or a congressman.
Well, I hope that they really just see from my heart some of the concerns that we have, that I have, and that they understand how this program is so valuable to the to the population that we serve.
Well, my experience on the Hill was very educational, and I guess it really inspired me to do more advocacy. I think I had different levels of reception when I visited the different offices. I think all the experiences were really valuable and taught me a lot about advocacy and just kind of talking to the different people and educating them about WIC.
I would just say that you want to be enthusiastic and channel those nerves into an enthusiasm that can really just come across vividly to whoever you speak to in the office.
Well, my experience at the Hill was really rewarding and interesting. I think I got my point across and tried to be as, I tried to advocate as best I could for my first time.
I guess I was surprised at kind of how easy it was. It wasn't really intimidating at all. Everyone was real friendly and nice, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was.
Definitely coming to the conference has been beneficial for my future advocacy efforts, because now I know exactly what steps I need to take in terms of getting ready to contact legislators or to even conduct a press interview or do something for a radio station or for anything?
Well, first, I guess I would just recommend that people do advocate. I know when I used to come here before, I never did because I was too afraid to go. So I guess I would just recommend that people try to do it, make appointments with them. I think that works out well. And talk to other NWA people. They were so supportive.
Well, what I would share with others about this experience and whether or not that they would, fit this and become an advocate on the Hill, so to speak. I think it's a great experience.
One of the great resources of the National WIC Association are all the fantastic materials they pulled together. And that is the treasure of being a member of the National WIC Association, is to have access to good data, to have access to excellent wording, summaries already provided, position papers, well-researched, well-founded, science-based data that is available for anyone to use. And anyone who hasn't had a chance to go to the website, go today, look it up. You'd be amazed at what's there.
It's our obligation to be able to promote that and inform people of why our program is so important and how we can affect people's lives. And we do make a difference.
I'm a voice for WIC.
I'm a voice for WIC.
I'm a voice for WIC.